is going to be something different. I wanted to give you guys something different than their makeup. Next video is going to be interesting. I already know what I'm going to do. I went out and bought all the things that I was going to do. So that's going to be exciting, and this is going to be exciting, I hope. I'm excited. Obviously, I'm not in my area, my background. As you can tell, I do have the same material background on my window. I refuse to buy a curtain, and it just saves me money. I don't gotta go and buy another expensive curtain. But yeah, so I am in my little cute kitchen. I love this kitchen so much. It's my fave. One thing that you guys do not know about me is that I love baking so much. With that being said, today I will be trying DIY Starbucks Cake Pops birthday cake flavor. That is so hard to say. I don't know why, but that's just so hard to say. Yes, I'm going to be doing the cake pops from Starbucks. Well, my version, the birthday cake flavor, which I don't understand how it's the birthday cake. If you think about it, like when I think birthday cake, I think of funfetti, like funfetti, you know what I mean? But it's not funfetti. It's like something else. I don't know what it is, but it's so bomb. It is my favorite. But I do love their birthday cake pops, and today I am going to attempt to do it. I had tried this video the other day, or like last week, and I ended up buying the wrong candy melts. I bought like strawberry flavor. They didn't come out good. They were falling apart. Like they just weren't coming out. And then like I'll explain more when we get into it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on to the okay, angels. So today so let me start off. Oh, sorry. So last time when I tried these birthday cake pops, I had bought a white cake mix, and I always use Betty Crocker. Betty Crocker is amazing. I love her frosting. It's so good. I just went with plain vanilla, and then I'm just gonna use the same the same icing flavor, which was cream cheese that I used last time to make it. They came out good in general, but because I bought the wrong candy melts, so I bought pink candy melts, and I was thinking that the candy melts were just tinted pink and was just white chocolate. But what I didn't notice was I had bought the flavored strawberry chocolate, and it just was not doing it. And I didn't let them cool for a long, like if I left them in the freezer for like a couple more minutes, it would have worked, but it just wasn't doing it. I didn't have a styrofoam to hold my pieces up so they can be covered perfectly. You know, you'll see what I mean in a little bit. So today I am going to be using Betty Crocker's Super Moist Cake Mix Vanilla, and all I'm doing is following the background. The only thing that I am going to be changing is instead of water, I will be doing milk. Instead, I use whole milk, but you can use whatever milk you want, and it will still come out the same. Also, at my neighborhood Walmart, they kind of like, they bougie, but they not so bougie, because they had, you know, since it's such a smaller Walmart, the big Walmart has like all types of chocolate. So this one is a pound of white chocolate. It's vanilla, but I'm assuming, all of them were pretty much the same. I don't think it's gonna change anything. This is how it looks. So what it is, from what I'm assuming, it's just a tray of chocolate. Let me show you. This is how it looks. You can buy whatever candy melts that you can find. They just only had this that suits the need that I want. They also had Ghirardelli, but it was like $4 for a little pack, like literally this size, and it just wasn't worth it. And this is a pound of chocolate. So yeah, I'm going to try this out, and all you do is you pop it in the microwave and you dip your things. And also I have pink food coloring. This is gel food coloring. I will be lightly tinting my chocolate a little bit just so it can be pink. And then you can't forget, I also have it says non-pareil sprinkles. They're white. This is how they look. Oh, sorry. Excuse my nails. My nails are a little botched because of my nails that I had last time. It really messed up my nails. So my nails are taking a little breather. I have no nail polish on them, so they're kind of not looking the best. Anyways, and then also you want to go ahead and have some sticks. You can find these in the baking section in your Walmart. I found them in my baking section and my Walmart. But yeah, you just, and then they also have different sizes. So these are the smallest size, and I got the smallest size because Starbucks cake pop sticks are really small. They're not long, and they also do have long sticks, but I don't need those long ones. So just get yourself some of these, and I think that's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's cook up the cake and let's get started. A little disclaimer as well, I'm going to have the camera facing down on my area. I have tried to angle you guys where you guys can see me and the stuff, but I'm still learning all this stuff, so I'm just gonna have you guys looking down at what I'm doing, and I will still be talking to you guys just won't see this. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to cooking. Alright, angels, so I already got all my ingredients out here, and I will be using 2 9-inch cake pans. I have my oven set at 325, and all you're gonna do is just pretty much follow the instructions on the back. It can't get any harder than that. If it is hard, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta get some help. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and mix all the ingredients and kick this on to fast forward. Okay, angels, so I had finally mixed it up. It should look something like that, and if it don't look like that, I don't know what to tell you. Something went wrong somewhere. So yeah, I'm gonna push that to the side, and with my 2 9-inch pans, I am going to butter them up, put butter all over the bottoms and the sides so the cake can come out smoothly. Even though we're going to be crumbling the cake to little, like, kind of like sand, fine sand, I still want my cakes to come out nicely. Never ever put Pam, is that what it's called? Pam spray on your cake pans because it will still get stuck. It's not meant for that. If you're trying to make like a cake or something, excuse me, and you want the cake to come out really good, like you don't want it to get stuck or anything, I always recommend to put butter on the bottom of the cake. Butter it really well on the bottom of the cake and around the sides. The sides are more easy to get out. The bottom, make sure you butter it really, really well, and then throw a little bit of flour into it and coat it and shake it, and go ahead and toss out the extra flour. I won't be doing that. I'm just going to just butter it up. I'm going to use my hands to butter it up, and then we're going to put the cake in, and then we'll come back to start the process. Okay, so now I went ahead and buttered up my pans, and I'm going to pour in my cake batter. Okay, so now that your cakes are evenly distributed all over the pan, and that's how they look. Now we're just going to put them in the oven. One for you, and one for you. And voila. Okay, so now we're just gonna wait about, I think it said 24 to 29 minutes. I'm just gonna set my timer to about 27 minutes because it says 24 to 29 minutes for 2 round 9-inch cakes. So I like to do in between, so I went ahead and set it for 27 minutes. And in 27 minutes, we will be back to continue the process of when the cakes are cool and all that stuff. Alrighty, angels, so now I am back and I have actually, let me just put this down because they're still kind of warm and I just don't want them to damage my counters. So now I got my 2 almost cooled down cakes. They're just still a little bit warm. That's how they look. Aren't they so pretty? Okay, so now I'm just gonna take a butter knife and just kind of run it around the edges and kind of like pull them off. They're already kind of off the edges. I don't know if you guys can tell, like there's a gap between the pan and itself. Okay, so now that we did that, I have my lovely cake stand here. Wow, look at that. Okay, so that's one cake. And you see, when you put butter, they just come out so nicely. And wow, check it out, guys. I'm a professional. Okay, so now that we did that, let's put our cake to the side. Let me put this back. I'm going to grab my cake. Let me put it here. I'm going to grab my cake and I'm just gonna rip it in half. And some people kind of go side to side. I'm just gonna kind of crumble it. So that's all you're gonna do. You're just gonna keep taking pieces of the cake. You can sit here and rub them together side by side, or you can just use your hands and crumble it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do both the cakes and then we'll go to the next step. Okay guys, so now it should look something like this, very fine and sandy. I just went ahead and ran my fingers through it a little bit more to make sure that it's crumbly, very fine. Then I'm going to be taking Betty Crocker's cream cheese frosting. Now you don't have to take this certain frosting. I just really like cream cheese. I think vanilla would work just the same as well. And it's nice and cold. So I'm just gonna take like a spoonful of that. Maybe one more. You don't want to put too much, start off with too much, because then you're not gonna get that dough consistency that you want. So I'm just gonna mix this all in, and then since I use 2 cakes, I'm adding a little bit of frosting at a time, and then I'll come back and show you guys how it should look and to hold up your cake pops. Okay, so now you kind of want your cake. So I went ahead, before I say anything else, I went ahead and just kept adding spoonfuls of frosting until I got like this dough-like consistency that just holds its shape however you squish it. It's just kind of like, it kind of looks like a cookie dough and it just holds, it's not crumbly. So now, just get a simple plate, and then I'm going to take tablespoon sizes like that. And I'm just gonna make them into a ball. And that's how they look. I'm just gonna put them here. I'll do another one for you guys, table size. Or you guys can do teaspoons. This is a table size. Teaspoons are a little bit smaller, like that. I am going to finish doing these, and then I'm gonna pop these in the freezer so they can get hardened, and then we're gonna come back and do the next step, which is the chocolate. Alrighty, angels, so this is how they look. I made about 23 cake pops, and I think that's pretty amazing. So now I'm just going to pop these in the freezer so they can harden a little bit. Then we're gonna come back and do the chocolate. Okay, So I just took them out of the freezer. They're still kind of firm, but not too firm. And now I'm just going to heat up my chocolate. I went ahead and tasted it. It tastes just like white chocolate, which is really good. It's not like no fancy flavor or anything. I went ahead and cut up the chocolate pieces to a little bit more size so it can melt, and I'm just gonna keep doing that. So I'm just gonna put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. This is my styrofoam. So at my Dollar Tree, I don't know what is up with the stores near me, but the Dollar Tree had ran out of styrofoam, so I went ahead and got this kind. I went ahead and just put some aluminum foil and then poke some holes on it. So yeah, and then I'm going to paint. I'm gonna probably add like a little bit of it's neon pink food coloring, so I'm just gonna add very, very little of it so it can give it a light pink tint, and then from there I will add more. You don't want to add too much. If you can't find any regular pink chocolate melts that are just regular flavor, white chocolate, just tinted pink, if you can't find none, you could always just tint it on your own. I also will be adding coconut oil into my chocolate just in case it's too thick. I really want it really, really runny. You can put coconut oil, shortening, a little bit of vegetable oil just to make it more runny. So yeah. Okay, so it's almost pretty much melted for the most part. Just gonna mix it up. I'm going to heat up some coconut oil and we're gonna put some in there. So now I have melted my coconut and I'm just gonna add a little bit. You don't wanna add too much. Also, like depending on what you have, like how much chocolate you have, you don't wanna add too much. I'm gonna say like maybe like a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons. And then I'll show you how the consistency looks. And you just wanna mix it really, really well. So that's what I want. That is super, super runny, super, super runny. And then if you feel like you want it really more runny, add a little bit more. But now I am going to, add just a drop. I'll probably add like that much. I think that will do. Wish me luck. Look at how pretty that is. I just feel like that's just the right pink, because the other chocolate was like super, super pink, and which I didn't mind, but because I know why it was super pink, it was like I see you. It was strawberry flavor, so this is just like the right pink. I thought because it was a neon pink, it was gonna be super, super vibrant, but it actually really isn't. I'll get you guys a close-up right now. Let me just mix this up and I'll show you guys. Okay guys, so this is how it looks, and that's just how runny you want to get it. Okay, so on my thing I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10, so I'm just gonna do 10 balls with you guys for the meantime. So you're gonna want to get your sticks, and you're gonna just want to dip it in chocolate. Tap off the excess. Then you're gonna want to get your balls and stick it about halfway through. So I'm gonna do it again. You get your chocolate, tap off the excess. Then you're gonna want to do it this way, the flat part. You're gonna want to stick it halfway through. You really want the stick to be in there, because last time I failed putting the stick and I was like barely putting the stick in there, so it wasn't holding up really well and the things were falling apart. So like this, and put it halfway through. You want to just stick it up all the way through. Okay. And if you guys want, you guys can just throw the chocolate and throw the balls in there and roll it in like that if you want to. But I'm trying to be cute and make it look like these are Starbucks birthday cake pops. So I'm just gonna finish these 10 cake pops. I'm going to pop it in the freezer, And then I'm going to pull them out, coat them in chocolate, pop them in the freezer again. Make sure you don't forget your sprinkles. I'll come back and show you guys that. And then me and my daughter are going to do a little taste test. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so I just put them out the freezer and they are pretty firm again. Chocolate has sealed. So now I'm just going to okay, and then, oh! Okay, so now I'm just going to sprinkle on top, like that. And then I'm just gonna plop them, and like that. Here, let me move it right here where you can see. So now I'm gonna do the rest and then we're gonna do a taste test when we come back. So let me show you guys how they look. So this is how they look. Don't they look like the real thing? OMG guys, like the first time that I did these, they came out so bad. The chocolate I bought was like just the wrong chocolate. And now this is how they look. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do these, but I'm just gonna put them on the plate, and so they're kind of have like a flat bottom. But these I wanted to present to you guys, so I'm gonna put them in the freezer, and then we're gonna come back to try them out. Alright, angels. So now we're back, and this is how they look. Oh my god. So I'm going to try it first, and then we're gonna go and see if my daughter really likes them. So yeah, and they didn't come out that bad. Let me get you guys a little close up. They're a little not perfectly round like that. I don't know what their secret is. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna eat this big one because I still gotta eat like actual dinner right now. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to try it out. Let's see. Oh my god. They literally almost taste just as good. Guys, these are so good. I didn't think I was gonna nail them this good. Okay, my daughter really wants one, so we're gonna give her one.
Try to eat it.
Okay, I had to fix it. Look up there. Yeah. Okay, here you go. Tell me what you think. Hard, hard. Come on. She didn't even bite it. No, here. Here, try it. Hard. You have to bite it hard. There you go. What the heck? Here. Here. Try it. How is it? That's how it looks in the inside. Guys, if you guys follow these steps, it will legit, yeah, it will legit come out so bomb.com. Here, this is yours. It came out just as good since it's like, why did you do that? Since it's like a cake box flavor, you can tell it's a cake box flavor. Eat it. Okay, so these came out so good, you guys. They almost taste like it, maybe even sweeter than it. If you guys really want to try these out, let me know how they come out. It's super easy. Every time Every time you put them in the freezer, make sure they sit in there for a good minute until they're nice and firm. Not too firm, but just a good firm. And that's all you have to do is just pretty much chill them back and forth. They came out amazing, guys. The other ones that I made them like this with the flat bottom, like I told you guys. Just the same, but just, you know, they kind of look like little, I don't know what they look like. But yeah, I hope you guys really like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below what else you guys want me to see. Next video is going to be interesting too. I will be recording that soon. But yeah, like I say, forever and ever. Till next time, angels. Bye.